I normally do, which is I'm gonna go. Is that cool?
You're next. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Cool.
Yes.
Good.
Sorry.
I write letters as a guy named Franklin to his friend Franklin. And I wasn't gonna do this, but I thought of you, Richard, and I was like, well, if I say something about ghosts, then you'll like it. So this is for you.
I love ghosts.
All right. Dear Franklin, I think meteorologists are basically the same as ghost hunters. What I mean is that if meteorologists really put their minds to it, I think we would have a lot more of this figured out. You're probably cursing me now for even bringing up the subject, but an ill-omened man is free to consider little else than this. It's the work hours is what it is. The meteorologists just have to get up so early, which means they have to go to bed early too, like really early. But this schedule is what enables them to see further than the rest of us, the reduced light. You see, we get used to the way the daylight wears on us. And the meteorologists, they all know this, so they go to bed in the light and wake in the dark. They've got sharp rods and cones, those meteorologists. You would assume that this schedule is early enough and dark enough that there would be some overlap with the ghost hunters, but once you figure in the hair and makeup, just forget about it. It's not because I think ghosts are weather, by the way. I think weather is ghosts. Or rather, the ghosts are causing the weather. Did you read my last letter? These words are not just white noise, you know. Have you ever actually read anything I've ever written? And if you do, and you have, then this will be extremely clear. Do you remember that documentary series I've been working on? The one in which Michael Keaton speculates on the logical principles that cause natural phenomenon, one by one, in a historical sequence? In the show, I have Michael say this line. The Greeks have two names for chaos. The first is eris, and the second is chaos. Einstein used a different word, entropy. What I mean is the dealership waiting room is orderly enough, it just won't remain that way by the time your tires are fixed. On Saturday mornings, they have a guy come and improvise on a sax. Pretty soon all the chairs will fill though. Then two little brothers will be forced to share a chair with their forearms all simultaneously elbow deep in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag of Cheetos, the puffy kind. A woman across the room from them may cough loudly for 7 minutes straight. The air around the boys remains an aerosolic orange. I have waited for longer than this. Some say the black pupils of a weatherman have no give to them. Everybody thinks that my sister was named after the girl in the Poltergeist, and they are right. She talks to the TV and always knows when a storm is coming. She knows the difference between a gray sky and a black sky, and which of them is about to turn black again. They say the black in space is always expanding, the physicists. There's more of it all the time. More space in space, where light is trying to reach. And it keeps expanding. Relatively speaking, there's less and less in the universe each day. The rest is distance. Many intelligent men have fears and nightmares completely devoid of ghosts, and they are wrong for that. Carl Schwarzschild, for example, is the first man who had solved Einstein's relativity equations. He did it before Einstein did. His nightmares contained the infinite bend of the universe. He had daymares where the rings of Saturn just fell off their hinges. And he was certain that the entropy would eventually discombobulate our entire solar system. Between these hauntings came solutions that he would write in letters from the front lines of World War I. He could kill other men and tame the stars, but he could not predict the mists that obscured the bullets on their shared battlefield. In one letter to his wife, he cursed the climate, a country that resists any knowledge or control of the people that inhabited it. His ideas meant a whole lot to his fellow physicists, but he died before Einstein could reach him. Such was the distance between these two men. The distance that reduces everything in time, if you're far enough. Every dream and every nightmare. The distance that can block out the light of even the largest sun in the universe with the solitary finger of a baby. At just the right angle, you can see it. EVP is just a radar for those of us with weak rods and cones. When the meteorologist knows, therefore, is not any better than any physicist or any mathematician. What the meteorologist knows is different entirely. In their multicolored maps and their many-eyed ways of seeing into the 8-bit oblivion of a screamy sky, they see moods. The future is a vibe. It feels like. Time will tell. They gesture at invisible geographies and speak only in terms of partlies and chances. A high-pressure system is on its way. I anticipate a meeting in the same way. We need to talk. Something is being withheld due to an absence of certainty. Now you're just waiting. An absence can make something happen, though. If I don't go to the meeting, something will happen. If that lady does not stop coughing, I swear to God, something will happen. An absence becomes a distance. Here's another line to be read by Michael Keaton. If math moves the celestial bodies, the haunts move the cloudy bodies, the ghosts move the mist. A wind that knows no prediction, a turbulence that knows no equation. Could we not say that these cold spots in our knowledge haunt the modern mind? With that in mind, I ask you, do you think you know anybody over at the station who would be willing to stay up past their bedtime so we could figure this all out? Franklin.